Hello, and thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. I am Karen Monaco with The Wild Hearted Feminine. If you do not already follow me on Facebook, you can head over there. I have a free Facebook group called The Wild Hearted Feminine, which is a group of women who really love to show up and support each other's spiritual journey, loving each other unconditionally. So I thought I would do a timeless reading today and allow it to come through for those of you who catch it in the moment where you're having just a bit of chaos, a bit of confusion, you can't get any clarity. And so what I'm going to do is do a spread called Hearing Spirit Speak. If you have an interest, I would love to do a private reading for you, but this is a 10-card reading. I'm going to start to pull the cards. Okay, so while I'm shuffling, if you are in this space of confusion and struggle, in almost like chaos, things are spiraling, I want you to close down your eyes while I'm pulling these cards. And just start to breathe. In these moments where life is just a struggle, breathing, grounding that energy can be a lifeline, okay? And when you've taken at least three rounds of breath and you feel anchored and rooted, then you can go ahead and open your eyes. I am going to pull all of the cards prior to going so that, there we go. Okay, all right. So the people that this spread is for are definitely like right in the heart of their awakening. They've had their eyes open. I'm hearing that some cycles are ending, which tends to be what leads to these struggles, these moments of what is happening. It happens, okay? This is going to be a reading for the starseeds, the light workers, those within the wild-hearted collective that are answering that call to service. Okay, so I'm using 3 decks. I'm using Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light. I'm using Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light. And Yasmin Boland's Moonology deck, one of my favorites. And once we get going with the reading, if we need some clarifiers, which I'm going to put those cards over to the side. We're going to start with these as clarifiers should we need them. Okay. All right. So what do we have going on? So now that you're grounded, that we have all of the cards laid out in front of us, the first card, which is the current relationship you have with your guides, what exactly has been transpiring that perhaps you've missed. This is Sanat Kumara. This is a light activation. So I will tell you that I very much believe that what you're going through is an energetic upgrade. The reason cycles are ending is because they're no longer a vibrational match for what you have now kind of ascended into, okay? So this is about shining your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So chances are some of you are getting those messages, you're receiving those downloads, but ego is getting in the way, you're questioning them, that there is this inner turmoil of what spirit and what is your soul and what is your ego, okay? So your ego is going to come through as loud and anxious. Your soul is going to be really calm, really peaceful. The biggest blockage that you're having right now is you have likely allowed this chaos, this anxiety and fear to sweep you away, to kind of get you out of your inner temple, out of this space of devotion. I'm feeling that your self-care, your spiritual care practices have slipped because you are so distracted and so preoccupied right now. So, what we see here is also that opportunity to unblock ourselves, to let go of those restrictions. This is tune into the portal of your heart. So if you are feeling like, yeah, I know I have a rock solid intuitive system, or, I know that my intuition is amazing, but it doesn't seem to be coming through, get yourself quiet. Allow yourself to take those really grounding breaths. The guide that's coming through for you right now is Melchizedek, which is higher learning. This is just another indicator. So Sanat Kumara and Melchizedek within this oracle deck are two of the most powerful energies that I have been honored to work with. I'm sorry, that's my dog Sebastian shaking it up over there. And so you're really being told, like, you've learned this already. You've learned from experience. More inner study is now in progress. So I'm almost feeling like you need to put a lot of your soul growth into practice. Okay. So come back to that meditative practice, do the things that you need to do in order to change up your energy, to shift your vibration. Now, your history with Melchizedek is the Pleiades, which is a double mission, that you're here to elevate humanity. You're here to help the collective. And I actually, so you're here to serve the collective as well as grow as your own soul. So the double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So part of the reason that this might feel like such a challenge and why you might be feeling so isolated and alone is because you are a torchbearer. You are a front runner in this ascension process within your circle of friends, within your amongst your peers. So, I mean, I know I already spoke about it, but definitely consider hopping into the Wild Hearted Feminine over on Facebook to meet other light workers, to meet people that get you, that have been through the process, and allow them to support you. Okay, so why are you being called to open up right now? We have Anna, grandmother of Jesus. She is the blend of the modern mystic with the very fierce, loyal, and strong warrior. So it's an equal union here where your mysticism, your feminine energy, your intuition is being asked to blend with your inner masculine, okay? And I know that's going to be important for many of you. I have a lot of twins that watch, that are trying to elevate, or trying to come into outer union with a counterpart. But this is really a call to your inner union. And if part of what is creating this spiral is perhaps a no contact or this energy of separation, and this is going to apply to only a small group of you, this is carving out the path towards union within. And when you achieve it within, you can receive it externally as well. So Anna is also seeding the light. It's laying a foundation and trusting in the divine plan. So right now things might feel like they're not going your way, that you're working really hard and that you're just not making headway towards the goal. And the reason is that there's divine timing at play here. Okay. So the big lesson, the big message for you, we have the full moon in Taurus, which is your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so I feel like you're very much in your feminine right now. You're not really taking into account the masculine energy. Now, Taurus is the bull, but it's governed by Venus, which is a beautiful blend of masculine and feminine energies. You're really needing to take a step forward. And for you right now, that step forward is asking yourself what it is that you want and what is the most practical and realistic way of achieving it. Okay, sometimes we get so caught up in the spiritual realm. We get so caught up in 5D, especially the light workers, especially those of us who have these spiritual gifts, that we forget the practicality, and which is quite honestly the masculine energy. Okay. So the big lesson, where the lesson is showing up, you need to breathe out. Right now you're holding on to your breath. You've hit pause, but in a really unhealthy way. You're kind of putting life on hold. I'm hearing waiting, that you're waiting for someone, you're waiting for something, you're waiting for a breadcrumb, a lifeline, whatever it is, whatever what you're waiting for. You know what it is that you're looking for. You are being told to let it out, let that weight go, allow it to be, allow some movement to take way, okay? And what you need to do, confidence, you are built for this. You are guided to do this. Whatever it is that's holding you back, you need to kind of muscle up that muster up that confidence and step into your Leo energy. So new moon in Leo is fiery. It is the showman. It is the showstopper. And so really put yourself out there is what you're being called to do. And then how is spirit going to reveal itself? So we have the new moon eclipse. Expect powerful changes. So know that for every movement you take, for every step you take in the right direction, it's going to be a powerful shift for you, okay? So don't hold back. And you can nurture your relationship with some trust. Luck is on your side, okay? So you have nothing to fear. Your guides, your angels, the ascended masters, they're all working with you. They're all, conspiring, collaborating, co-creating with you to make this dream come true. So whatever is ending, know that the new beginning is going to be that powerful shift, that powerful change. It's going to be the answer to your prayers. Now, we did get a lot of clarifying cards. We got 6. So I'm going to say that this is your pathway into change, okay? So how do you go from, let's say, how do you start with this, your dreams need a practical plan? How do you create this masculine energy? Allow yourself to breathe out and take that action and find that confidence. So don't let your pride get in the way. What I'm hearing is ask for help. This is the full moon in Leo, so lots of Leo energy. A lot of you are going to be Leos watching this, sun, moon, or rising. It doesn't have to be, but take what resonates, okay? So don't let pride get in the way. I'm hearing ask for help. Find your soul tribe, find your network, okay? Hold your vision. So this is the fixed moon. You literally have to commit to your dream and not waver on it. You need to really show your guides, the angels, the ascended masters, exactly what it is you want, and be willing to do some patience, some work towards it, okay? For every step you take, they're going to take 10. Connect with that meditation practice. So what we have here is the new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. This chaos has gotten in the way of your practices. So you're very much in your feminine, but in the wounded feminine. Harness the power of your inner queen, the goddess energy. Sit, be still, meditate, and then plan accordingly, okay? You're going to look at the bigger picture. So this is full moon in Sagittarius. So whatever it is, this dream that you're creating a practical plan for, it is time to kind of not just do a step at a time, not just to take impulsive action, but to actually dream into a bigger extent or into a longer term energy. Here we have surrender to the divine. You guys saw me pull these cards, so you know I'm not fluffing you. This is the full moon. You literally have to allow your guides in to do some of this work. Okay. And then the final one. Okay, here we go. I think we know what are the collective this is for. So here we have the new moon in Libra. When you do all of this work, a new romantic cycle is going to begin. So it's literally going to be an out with the old crap and in with the new, starting over. That's your new beginning. I mean, new romantic cycle. It couldn't get any more obvious than that, okay? So I think we know like I said, we know which part of the collective this is for, okay? So if you are experiencing some struggle in your romantic relationships, in those twin dynamics, soulmates, karmics, whatever you want to call it, you have got to step into your masculine. What you have to do is elevate your masculine, but with that feminine energy that you kind of are swimming in, you need to anchor into the queen. So no longer the wounded little girl, but you have to embody your queen's energy, which is a commitment to your spiritual practices, which is an owning and a claiming of your spiritual gifts. Being, very, balancing between the feminine, being intuitive, being the one who receives, and being the masculine protector of those gifts. All right. So I do hope that this helped you feel a little bit more grounded, get a little bit more guidance, a little bit more understanding of how to get out of this space that you're in. I will drop a link for my PayPal if this reading resonated and you want to pay it forward with the energetic exchange. I'm always very grateful for anything that you do offer. But thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, to help you stop spiraling and kind of anchor into what is next, what is available to you. Have a beautiful rest of the day and all of my love. Namaste.